Tuesday, wherever you are, or Monday if you're in front of me. Yeah, so guess where I am? That's right, where I was yesterday, in bed. So it's another day of keeping my leg up, my stump up, and fingers crossed for tomorrow, but not holding much hope that I won't have to go back to the doctors. So we'll have to see, but if things are how they are now, I'm going to have to ring them in the morning and get another appointment. Wow. Bags under my eyes. How's that? I've been in bed for the last, seems like forever. Well, at least I've got no water coming in at the minute. And they should be back tomorrow to finish the roof. Casey's flogging and doing what he's doing. He did bring me a nice icy drink and some porridge to try and eat before I take my next lot of meds. It just seems one massive circle. Meds, food, or water, trying to take my water. Meds, I mean, bless his heart. Obviously, he's having to bring me my stuff to get washed and changed and brush my teeth and stuff, and that's when I just feel so rubbish and dependent on people. And you know, I don't want to be. That's the problem. I really, really don't want to be, and I am, and I hate it. Oh, I just want to wake up and my leg feels great, but as I say, I am lucky. You know, compared to a lot of people, and I think about Sue's and everything, and I've just got no reason to moan. That's what I try and keep at the back of my mind. Although it's hard sometimes. But see if I can shift this tiredness a little bit. Let's hope I can. And hopefully I will talk to you in a little while, and I might have something interesting to say or something. Anyway, I feel like I'm telling you nothing and you're fed up. Because it's not like I'm going out or doing anything or out in the garden, you know. So, anyway, enough of that. Right, I'm going to go try eat my porridge and drink my drink and do my next lot of meds. And I will speak to y'all in a little bit. Sorry, I'm just laughing because you should have all had conversation about this camera before we started. That's real life. In case you wanted it one way and I say no, it's better at this way, and he said, but I'm trying to make it right for you. But anyway, back.
Well, it's hard to get a camera right when one person's laying down and the other one's sitting up.
I'm not laying down.
You are.
I'm not. I'm sitting up as well as I can at the minute. And you know
which is laying down.
No, it isn't. I'm just strangle him now. And you see me tomorrow on this, I'll be telling you I'm a widow or something. I'll tell you if it carries on. Right.
She says that all the time.
No.
Hasn't happened yet.
Oh, we haven't been... Tell you our wedding anniversary in September. It's not a lot of hope of getting there.
Look, we've been married 7 good years.
Yeah, and that's it. And it's our 15th wedding anniversary. And you're pushing it at 7 good years, aren't you? Huh?
I'm being optimistic.
I'll be a realist. Lower. No, higher. It's lower. Right, anyway. So, right. Firstly, he brought me in a cup of coffee. But we thought it might be interesting to talk about food stuff and what Casey hadn't heard of when he came here and things that he's still finding out about. And then, I don't know, maybe we'll talk about the things that I hadn't tried till I went that way. So, right.
So, yeah, the conversation kind of initially started with the Barnsley chop. So those of you who follow my channel will be aware that my stepson, Joanne's son, mentioned the Barnsley chop as something I should cook on my channel. And I responded with, what's one of those? I'd never heard of it.
It's a chop from Barnsley.
That much I could work out by context, but I didn't know any more than that. But yeah, it's something that we have in the States. We would call it, for example, a lamb saddle, because it's the full saddle of lamb.
What? But we have saddle lamb.
Well, Barnsley chop is basically that in slices. But rather than being cut into lamb chops, which is down the middle and then sliced, it's just sliced and you have both pieces. So it's a slice of a saddle of lamb. So that's where it all came from, is I'd never heard of it referred to in that way. That's, of course, then brought up the conversation that there's been quite a few things that are either referred to differently or that I'd never heard of in the States or didn't know what they were. And the same with you, things that you had never either eaten or tried or heard of.
Mm-hmm.
I think grits were a completely new thing to you whenever I got here.
I'd heard of them.
Didn't know what they were, though.
No, I had heard of them. I'd just never tried them.
Yeah.
Get that right.
So, for those in the UK who might not have heard of grits, grits are kind of like an oatmeal or a porridge, but they're using cornmeal grits instead of wheat or oat. Or
Hominy grits.
Hominy grits, specifically, yes.
Hominy.
Homina.
It's been your life as hominy grits. It's been mine.
So
Oh, nearly swore then. Life, bleeping life, I'll tell you.
All right, so what would you say is another Louisiana thing that you'd never heard of? If you'd heard of grits, what's one you hadn't heard of at all?
I don't know.
There must have been some.
No.
All right, how about pear salad?
Oh, no, there's one. There's one. No, because, yeah, I've heard of pear salad, but not in the way pear salad that Casey's talking about. It's his granny's pear salad. Well, it's not, you know, belonging to his granny. She didn't dream it up and, you know, she's, you know, wasn't the world famous pear salad woman, no.
Could have been.
She wasn't the woman from Del Monte. But basically it's tin pears and y'all gonna cringe. Y'all, that's really bad. See, that's something I've picked up. It's language. That's what we should have talked about. Anyway, another time. So, you get, it's half tempeh. And like I say, you're all gonna cringe. Did it again. And then what you do is, obviously it's not in the juice, but you know, it's, did Granny used to put it on a salad leaf or something?
Big old lettuce leaf, yeah.
And then she'd do the tempeh, and then there would be, mayo, then cheese.
Then shredded sprinkled cheese.
Yeah, you see, they say shredded, we say grated. Yeah, and that's it, pear salad. And it's still one of my things. It's gorgeous, and I don't care. People cringe, I will say try it. And if you don't like it, fine, but you might find you do like it. So, yeah. So I suppose that's pear salad. One of the things here, and it was the first time you came here, and we went to Whitby, and you got fish and chips.
Yes, now that's an interesting one, because obviously we have fish and we have French fries, but ours is so different. So I've done catfish on my channel and talked about how we do southern catfish. But if we were doing fish and chips in Louisiana, as it were, although we don't call it that, we call it a fish dinner. It's usually,
yeah, because can I just say fish and fries just wouldn't even sound.
No, it doesn't have the same ring. No. But a fish dinner is usually going to have 3 to 5, maybe even a few more pieces of catfish in there.
But they're not full fillet of catfish.
No, that's why I said pieces.
It's like goujons.
Yeah.
Catfish goujons.
Yes. Well, people that have watched my channel will see that I cut it down whenever I make it. So you get basically like, you cut it down into goujons or fingers or whatever you want to call it. But we'd have 3 to 6-ish of those in there. We'd have some French fries. We'd usually have a couple hush puppies in there, which I've talked about on the channel. I don't think I've actually shown how to make them yet. And then we'd have either coleslaw or like barbecue beans in there with it. So kind of, yeah, the idea of fish, chips, and mushy peas, although I knew all of the components, I never had it that way before coming here.
No, and of course you'd never had a Yorkshire pudding.
No, no.
And
I'll tell you the other one that really I ended up doing a lot of digging into to figure out the differences between them. The differences between a southern biscuit, an English scone, and an Irish soda bread.
Oh, no, no, there's not a lot of difference.
Those 3 things are separated by like 1 or 2 ingredients, but they're used kind of culturally very differently. So, you know, a buttermilk biscuit versus how a scone is used, you know, a breakfast bread side item versus kind of a sweet afternoon tea kind of thing. That was very different.
Soda bread isn't, well, soda. The soda that you use for your breakfast isn't.
Yeah, that's used very much like we use biscuits.
Yeah, you're talking about the triangle soda.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's a whole different thing, and people in Ireland are gonna, and I know, she gets soda bread and
soda, is it Farrell's? I never pronounce it right, I know, and you always roll your eyes at me.
I will move along. Anyway, so there are a few things at least.
Oh, I've got one more that I had to spring on you the first time we were in Louisiana. Alligator nuggets.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's not like we've got them swimming up canal.
I know, it's a shame. I wish we
Is
did.
it? No, you don't at all. because you won't be out there wrangling them, wrestling them. Who do you think you are, alligator hunter in the swamp? Because when you were in Louisiana, you weren't that.
Could have been, though.
But you weren't.
But I could get them without having to go out for them.
No, they didn't come knocking on your door.
No, but I had sources of getting alligator meat, and it's good meat. And if we had it here, I'd be getting some of it.
But you can get it here.
I've been looking, and I haven't found any.
Well, what was that?
That was crocodile. That's not the same thing.
So he keeps doing this with all these exotic meats on his channel, and I'm all happy for him. But you know what makes me especially happy?
Uh-oh.
So happy, very happy.
Sarcasm?
No, I've been with you too long. Listen, his coleslaw video. Oh my goodness. And the only reason he made it is because I've been ill and it was something I was going to make, but he made it for me.
I don't even like
nice.
coleslaw.
No, he doesn't. But that video on his channel is one of the most popular.
It does. It has more views than most of my other videos, surprisingly.
Isn't that great? No, see,
No.
he hasn't listened to me. Just will not listen to me, Mr. Carnivore.
Come on now. I put together a barbecue channel and everybody wants to see me make coleslaw. Where's the sense in that one? Comment below and explain to Joanne so she can tell me. Yeah, I like side items, but they should be the side, not the main.
But you don't like coleslaw?
No. Give me some barbecue beans or
corn. That's
corn,
it.
green beans, potatoes.
I don't think it is. Oh my
Potatoes are a side item. You can have them as fries. You can have them as baked potatoes. You can have them as, you know, just chunks of potato on the grill. You can have potato salad. I don't have potato salad. Never mind that last one. Forget I said that.
No, I make potato salad.
Although I did have someone comment on the coleslaw video that they didn't like coleslaw, but they were going to take that same sauce that I used and use it as the sauce for a potato salad and try it that way. So, there you go.
There you are. But you see, that's it. I've just got to clear this one thing up now, being serious.
Uh-oh.
No, Casey, please, for a minute. Because everybody sees me on here and they see me now, right? And no, I haven't done a lot of cooking, or the cooking I have done, I haven't vlogged, and I get shattered from it. But I used to bake all the southern desserts.
Yep. When we got married, my granny came over and made sure that Joanne knew how to cook all the southern stuff.
No, biscuits.
Biscuits was a big one.
That was it.
Well, no, because whenever she got here, I said you already knew how to make jambalaya and etouffee and all of them.
Yeah, because I took it upon myself to learn it. And
if you hadn't known them, she would have.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is, you will be the first to admit that my...
You used to do most of the cooking.
Jambalaya, etouffee, gumbo, red beans and rice, and all the rest of it.
It's up there. It's good, yeah.
Things like red velvet cake, key lime pie.
Just need to get you to make it more.
Casey, don't.
I know.
No,
I know.
I know, and I know you're only messing, but
no,
that's what
honestly,
I'm saying, people who don't know me.
Honestly, you used to make a load of that stuff, and it has been missed that you've not been up for it, because you do it real well when you do it. So.
I know, and I just want to be well.
I know you do. That's why I'm trying to do some of them to take a bit of the weight off and do what I can to help out so that you can rest and get better.
I know, but I keep resting and it don't happen.
You keep resting a little bit.
Oh, now, come on.
And then you get tired of resting.
Excuse me, I've been in bed 2 days straight now.
Mm-hmm. And then tomorrow you'll be up and about on day 3.
No, tomorrow I will be up because I've got to go to the doctor's.
See?
Oh, do you not want me to go?
I want them to come here, actually, but...
Oh, I don't want that.
See?
No. Right, anyway. On that note.
On that note, everybody comment below and tell her to keep resting.
No, everybody does. They don't need any encouragement. And
They even come on my channel and ask me if you're resting.
Well, do you know what? I love all my subscribers. I do. And I say it, and you know I mean it. I am so humbled by the response I've had from everybody.
I know.
Really
I know.
am.
It's been...
It really touches me.
Mm. And I know that you stress over not being able to get to all the comments sometimes, but...
I know, and sometimes it ends up... I do read them. I just...
Sometimes typing out answers to all of them gets a bit much for Joanne, but she does read them all.
Well, sometimes my eyes are a bit googly when it comes to typing.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, and I think I'm typing something and I'm not. Then
sometimes you don't know what she's typing.
No, and then sometimes I do the microphone thing, and Emma will back me up on this. She's had some really funky text messages of me, and I haven't even been typing, I've been talking. And that's because I've sounded half drunk at the time.
You need to take more electrocution lessons.
More electrocution lessons is right. And why not? Right then, mister.
All right. Are you done with your coffee now?
Just about, yes. So thank you for the company. It's only coming just to try and keep me here. Just like...
Pretty much.
All right. Well, thank you.
All right. We'll say bye for now then.
Bye. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little chat earlier with me and Casey. And if I can just say thank you to all my new subscribers, because I know you're there. And yeah, so thank you. Thank you for all your amazing comments, as I said earlier. So tomorrow's Monday, and I'll probably be calling the doctors. Yeah, because my leg's still sore, so fingers crossed something miraculous happens overnight. Anyway, if not, I will be giving the doctors a call tomorrow, but of course, excuse me. Excuse me. I will let you know what's happening, as always. So, on that note, I am going to say goodnight. Sweet dreams to you all. And take care, my lovely people. Till I see you on the next vlog. Bye for now, lovelies.